Zelenskyy says Russia destroyed everything in Bakhmut.
Here's a summary of the article.
Over 70,000 people lived in Bakhmut before Russia invaded Ukraine in early 2022. The fight for control of the city erupted last August. Russian forces have besieged Bakhmut, a city under Kyiv's control within the industrial Donbas area. The brutal fight for the city has been raging for over 9 months and descended into a vicious battle of attrition involving trench warfare. No other city has been under siege for this long, and both Ukraine and Russia have both suffered heavy losses. Bakhmut is considered to be strategically important due to its location along the E40 highway, which connects Ukraine's second-largest city, Kharkiv, with the Russian city Rostov-on-Don. Russian capture of the city would allow it to move on to Ukrainian cities further west such as Slovyansk and Kramatorsk, an important industrial hub and administrative center in the Donetsk region.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Now Russia has to hold a leveled city in the lowlands, with Ukraine on the hills.
I have the high ground. JPG.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
I hate you.
No. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
I hate you.
F whoosh.
Zelenskyy is denying the capture of Bakhmut on the basis that nothing is left. Nothing was captured since everything was destroyed. And I think that's a fair assessment. Russia occupies rubble, with absolutely zero gain.
Ha, I have captured your car. No, you have not, you destroyed it and now you are sitting inside the burned down frame, kinda scenario.
Bakhmut is no longer a city. It's just a point on a map.
How sad is that? All that history gone thanks to one throbbing Jabend.
Not just one. The entire system has enabled his madness, and allowed him to enact the suffering and death of his entire nation, and now Ukraine. Putin gave the order, but hundreds of thousands of Russians followed it, willingly or not. Many of them have gone beyond even that, and enacted their own cruelty on civilians for their satisfaction in a display of war crimes which can't have all been ordered by this one man.
It's so easy to laugh at the Russians for being a massive failure, but don't forget the immense toll Ukraine is suffering here. Even cities far from the front are being shelled occasionally, and experience air raid alerts many times during the week, often in the early hours of the morning.
125,000 dead at a minimum. Sad.
Thankfully that number is killed and wounded, aka casualties. Seems 25 to 30% of casualties are deaths, which still rips my heart from my chest. Pyrrhic victory is still victory, I guess?
And as soon as they move troops and equipment inside the city, they get surrounded by the Ukrainian push, and captured, killed from the surrounding hills. But what if they don't? Just leave the city empty and void.
Then it is retaken or used as a point of attack against Russian supply lines in the future.
Is it strategically meaningless or is it not?
Strategically meaningless for who? Each side is going to have common strategic points, like capitals, but a defender has different strategic objectives. Their goal is survival and attrition. A remote area to stage forces or, as they have used it, split attacking forces is a significant benefit. Also having an area that can be relocated to that doesn't follow conventional strategy is useful for a guerrilla operation. Your advantage is surprise and mobility.
Russians destroyed Russia as well.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.